Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Monday, March 24th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out with different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. Whether you have your brands bring a new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'll show you a find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome, great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. If you are wondering why I have slightly more score than you take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 5% boost. Of course, I claimed that right off the current Season 20 Season Pass right off the first page. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. Alright, let's take a look here. We may re-roll this guy here, but we'll kind of wait for that one for last. Scrap trying to produce Springs 5. So Springs is a junk item where we can use the bulk and scrap method right at the Tinker's Workbench. So we go to any Tinker's Workbench here in game. You go ahead and go craft. You go to bulk. Go down to the S section. And to bulk one spring, you need 10 loose springs or 2 plastic. You go ahead and you bulk your one spring and then you scrap it. And it's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. I know it's the lazy way, but it's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time or just like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at. And we can find springs in many great locations in and around the wasteland. We have a little spring / ballistic fiber farm right here in Camp McClintock. So we're looking for the battered clipboards, and there's all kinds of them here. Right up here at Green Country Lodge, we have those life preservers. I believe there's usually about a half a dozen here, but again, depends on the server that you're on, whether they'll all spawn in or not. I know for myself, usually about 4 of them will spawn in at least, but we do need 5, but only 1 life preserver will give us 1 spring, so just an FYI on that. Right at the very end of Sugar Grove, you make your way all the way to the end. Now just be careful, there is a 50% chance to come across an Assaultron at the very end, but it's well worth it because there's a huge supply of cigarette packets and cartons, as well as all kinds of battered clipboards and pencils, etc. It's a pretty good spot. And of course, we can buy bulk springs from one of the vendors down here at the White Spring Mall. We can use the north entrance, brings us right down to the mall. We can use the front door entrance, but it's just an additional loading screen to get down to the mall. So that is another option. And also Graham. If you ever find Graham wandering around, I believe he sells bulk springs as well. Alright, let's go to the White Spring Mall here today. I go right inside. Again, the north entrance brings us right downstairs to the mall. Now I find myself, depends on the server that you're on, but I find the vendors down here kind of switch up sometimes and what they sell for bulk items, so it's always a good kind of check them out. So let's try Frederick here. No springs here today, okay. I think he had them yesterday. Weird. Let's check out this guy here. There you go, bulk springs. So bulk springs for 10 of them. Each one will cost you 176 caps. Now I do have the hard bargain perk card on, so just an FY is a little cheaper. But if you also use Great Mentats, it will stack with the hard bargain perk card. Let's go ahead and just buy 1 here. It's all that we need. Alright, let's go ahead and scrap it here. Scrap these bulk springs we just bought. Done, just like that. Scrap done to produce springs. 5 for 5, done, just like that. Again, many great options there for you guys. Really depends on how much time that you have, but the bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Scrap junk to produce plastic 10. So again, plastic is a junk item where we can use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench here on the map. Let's go ahead and go craft here. Similar to the springs, we just go down to the bulk section. Go down for P for plastic, so the bulk 1 plastic. You need 12 molded plastic from your stash or scrap box. You go ahead and you bulk your 1 plastic, and then you scrap it. is hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. Again, lazy. However, it is very quick, more so for the people that are kind of short on time. They only have so much time to play the game, so definitely works out if you do the bulk and scrap method. Now, many great places we can find plastic here in game. I find if you come up here, probably one of the best spots, Big Al's Tattoo Parlor, and you head due east. Right up here. It's like an unmarked location. I call it the cat house. And there's all kinds of cat bowls up there. Again, great spot for plastic. If you're going after the cue balls, a great spot for plastic as well. We do have a bunch of cue balls downstairs at the first house here in Somersville. That is the Burnt Book House. If you head downstairs, a bunch of cue balls down there. As well as, I believe, Overlook Cabin. In around the White Spring Golf Club, etc., etc. Again, many great spots for plastic. Golf balls. Golf balls are another good source of plastic. We do have Hemlock Holes up here, probably one of the best spots for golf balls. As well as down here in the White Springs area, a bunch of golf balls around as well. Let's head back to our camp real quick, and I'll show you a camp resource for the returning folk. Just to kind of show you, like you guys know, I'm a huge fan of camp resources, and just wanted to show you how we do have a camp resource in-game that gives us plastic. It's this bad boy right here. He is in the rotation. Again, he will collect junk items that we can scrap to give us plastic, as you can see there. Pretty good, eh? So you don't even have to leave your camp. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff here. Right out of our collector. Go ahead and scrap it here. Nice. Okay, good stuff. So we didn't have enough out of that little collector, so we are going to have to use the bulk and scrap method. So let's go ahead and finish this one off here. Just to kind of show you that, how that works. So we go ahead and we bulk our one plastic. Go ahead and scrap the bulk plastic we just crafted again. The bulk and scrap method would have worked the very first time. I just would like to give you guys as many options as possible and give you many ideas. Just in case if you're returning to the game and you're thinking to yourself, hey, I have that little plastic collector there. Might as well put that to good use, right? What's next? Alright, let's take a look at this bad boy here. Collect our scrap coal 5. So we can do this a couple of different ways, okay? The easy way is if you're a person like me that likes to save everything, okay? And there's many of you out there, you know, we all love Fallout 76, and the vast majority of us are hoarders, right? Just saying. And if you're like me, you would have saved coal from opening up the festive gifts over the years, all right? So let's check, nope, not that box, Jim. Let's check our scrap box here. As you can see, I have a bunch of coal here. So collecting coal from your scrap box or stash box will count. All right, so let's go ahead. We're just going to grab one here, just so I can show you. Right, 1 for 5. So again, if you're a person like myself that saves this stuff, and definitely will work that way. Now, we can find coal in a couple of great spots, but we will have to smelt it, because there'll be unrefined coal. So if we go to our chemistry station here, and we go craft, and I hate that animation, we're going to go down here to smelting, and to make 2 coal, we're going to need 5 acid and 5 unrefined coal. Okay? Now, we can find unrefined coal in several great spots. I believe if you go on the Fallout Famdom, I think it's called, there's a map that someone made like a very, very long time ago, and it shows you some great spots for coal. But one of the best spots, the spot that I recommend, is right here in Gully Mine. So let's pop over here. Now, if you have a excavator power armor, it's a good way to mine, because I believe you do get more bang for your buck when you excavate minerals and stuff. So we're going to go right inside the mine here. We're going to blow by all these scorched here. And we're going to go right inside. I can't remember if there's a perk card for non-power armor people, but if you guys know there is one, by all means put it in the comments. So we're looking for unrefined coal here, and there's a couple deposits. There's also going to be a lot of mole rats in here, but I find the unrefined coal really, it's really hard to find because it really blends in with the other rocks, so to speak. Ouch. Jeepers, really? Okay. So here's some right here. So this is what it looks like right here, a coal vein. So let's go ahead and mine that. Unrefined coal added. Okay. And I suggest you just kind of take your time. Like, don't rush it. Okay. Because as you can see, it really blends in. Blends in with the rocks here. And you really, I gotta have a good eye for it. It's like almost like partridge hunting in fall. You know, and they're the same color as everything else, right? So to speak. So you really have to have a good eye for it. It won't be on the ceiling, you know, just be on the grounds and the walls. So we'll keep an eye out for it. But I do have a couple of unrefined coal on me already, but we'll kind of go through the paces of what it is you have to do. But I can see a lot of people re-rolling it because I know there's a lot of people that don't save stuff. Like, you know, not everyone does that, but it's always good to kind of check everywhere's. And I know it's a pain, you know, it's, and again, you have to just kind of take your time and, you know, look at these rocks. Yeah, become like a geologist all of a sudden. Master geologist, ouch. Definitely doesn't help when those guys are attacking you. It's a little on the annoying side for sure. Wow, guys. Alright, let's take a look here. A bunch of dirty water. I know there's going to be a couple down here, so let's... I don't think there'd be any in the carts. You think there would be? That would be nice for them to do that, but... oh, this one right there, see? I thought there was one on the other side here, too. It could be wrong. Oh, yeah, we're here. Oh, we picked up the brain fungus instead. There we go. And again, if you have a... what is this? Oh, mining helmet. If you have the excavator power armor, you'll get more bang for your buck when you're mining, as most of us know, but I don't have one. I don't even wear power armor for that matter. But I can see a couple right here, right where we're standing. Kind of a random thing for looking for this coal here. Alright, so we're gonna keep it at that. I think there's a couple more, but I just kind of want to save them just in case we get more dailies or weeklies with this odd one. This is what the Bethesda like to do once in a while. They'll kind of do that, and they're like, okay, let's throw a little wrench into things. Alright, so let's head back to our camp, and we're going to smelt this. Now, of course, acid. We can get acid from snallygasters. We can get acid from the Yowai bears. If you have the butterfly sanctuary or the Mothman moth sanctuary, does the same thing. They'll also collect waste acid that way. Just an FYI. I believe that's in the shop, actually. So let's go back to our chemistry station here, and we're going to go craft... Oh, before we do that, actually. Before we do that, Jim, we're going to apply Super Duper. I don't like that animation at all. I don't know why they haven't fixed it yet. We're going to put on Super Duper. We're going to go under Luck. And we're going to put on Super Duper Perk card. So we are crafting. Now, even if you have a level 1, level 2, definitely apply it. But this level 3, you can craft anything It's a 30% chance to get double results. Let's go ahead and apply that. And again, it's only a 30% chance, but we'll see what happens here. Let's go down to smelting. Coal. Alright, so we can only craft 2. Oh, nice. Look at that. Perfect. So the thunder and lightning there, so super duper kicked in. So we actually got 7 that time, so that's pretty awesome. That worked out quite well, actually. Quite well. And again, that's the smelting way, but if you do have coal in your stash or scrap box, recommend doing it that way because it'll just save you a whole whack of time. Let's bring our perk card back here. I do have an older video showing you that same exact thing that I did. But I know the last time we had this daily challenge, a lot of people were saying, yeah, not everyone has coal. And I realized that there. That's why I try to give as many options as I can. But hopefully they see this video a little bit more explanation in it, because that's an older video. Let's take some aid here. There we go. Let's see what's next. Repair armor weapons or power armor 5. Okay, so this one's a good one. You see me use repair kits all the time here in game. Either my high level character, my low level character. I'm a huge fan of repair kits because I'm just kind of, when I'm usually out on missions, I'm usually focused on that, and I just kind of use a repair kit when I see my armor or my weapons kind of get down to a certain level. Okay, and repair kits we can buy in the atomic shop. Now, I don't buy them. I usually get them, you know, when they pop up in past scoreboards or season passes. It's just kind of hanging out. So they are for sale still, so that's good. And every day we do get a free item in the atomic shop. So even if you're playing for a few minutes, we do get a free item every single day. So I recommend going down to special offers. Look at that. This happens to be a free repair kit today for everyone. So let's go ahead and grab that bad boy. So we're nowhere near a workbench. Let's open up our Pip-Boy here. We're going to go under weapons. And as you can see, my lever action. Now, if you ever owned a lever action before, the durability on these guys are really low. Like, it takes no time at all for that condition bar to get down to nothing. Like, I would say maybe about 20 minutes of use. So, lever action, I think there's a couple other weapons that are the same way. So if you see the bottom of the screen, you see inspect/repair. So whatever button that is for you, that's what you select. It'll bring up this screen. And obviously we're not at a workbench, so we have to use a repair kit. So you see down below repair kit, so whatever button that is for you, that's what you select. We can choose between a basic repair kit, which brings it to 100%, or improved repair kit, which pops up once in a while and it brings it to 150%. Let's go ahead and use the improved one. There we go. 1 for 5, just like that. You guys see me do that all the time. So let's go to our weapons workbench here. One thing good go with the weapons workbench is we can either use repair kit or the workbench repair. So let's go to the armor workbench and we'll fix up my armor. That's the Tinker's workbench, Jim. Let's go to my armor workbench and we'll fix up the old armor. So we go modify/repair. Let's use this Secret Service left arm. And again, see the bottom of the screen, you see inspect/repair. So whatever button this for that you use, that's what you select. And now at a workbench, it gives you the option to use a workbench repair or a repair kit. All right. So let's use a repair kit at the workbench, which is use a basic one here. 2 for 5. Let's go down to our left leg here. Again, inspect/repair. We're going to do workbench repair this time. And again, always remember when you do workbench repair, it's going to cost you valuable resources that you may or may not have. It's more so for the folks that are kind of on the go all the time. And maybe you don't have Fallout First and you only have what you have in your stash box and you might be totally out of adhesive or whatever. That's where repair kits really shine. We're going to use a workbench repair here in this case. Okay, that one there, nice. Let's keep going down here. We'll do the right leg. Again, / repair. We'll do a workbench repair. And then this left leg, workbench repair again. There we go, done. Repair armor, weapons, or power armor 5 for 5, done. It's that easy. Okay. Let's see what's next. Let's go ahead, kill a Radstag 5. So, many great spots we can find Radstags in around the wasteland. We can find a lot of Radstags in around the forest area. Usually in between the Green Country Lodge and the Wayward. Usually in this little circle here. But just remember, it's totally random. Okay, so sometimes it could be Radstags, but other times it could be foxes, squirrels, rabbits, etc. Frogs, even. So just an FYI there. I find Skyline Valley region a pretty good spot for Radstags, believe it or not. If you come here to the Shenandoah Visitor Center and you walk down towards the Dark Hollow Manor, there's usually a couple of glowing Radstags in there. Alright. But one of the best spots, guaranteed spot, is Dent and Sons Construction. So let's pop over here today. Now it's not at this location. We actually have to walk a little bit or run. There's a legendary guy right there. Nice. There's a legendary boy right there. Kill legendary enemy 1. Alright, so we're in sneak mode here. So let's do this one here while we have this guy. I was gonna re-roll it. So kill legendary 1. Again, it can be a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, doesn't matter. A couple different ideas for that is right up here. Look at that. Event leader of the pack. Nice. So that's a real good one. So each pack leader will be a 1-star legendary. So that is a fantastic. You can even server hop this area a couple times, and hopefully you come across a server where you see that leader of the pack. It's a real good one. Sometimes we'll come across a horde. And a horde leader will always be a legendary as well. Usually there's a lot of legendaries that pop up here at Moonshine Jamboree at Sunday Brothers Cabin. And over at Eviction Notice, it pops up and around here. Eviction Notice again, lots and lots. Usually 1 or 2 around West Tech Research, I find is a pretty decent spot. And if you come down here, Cranberry Bog, usually there'll be a Scorch Beast flying around, 1 or 2 of them, and usually it's at least 1-star legendary down there, but that's a little bit higher level area. So this is by pure luck here that we get this guy. There we go, kill legendary 1 for 1, done. And again, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, whatever have you. So that was very, very lucky. Usually he's not, but yeah, that was pretty good there. Huh. All right. So I know we skipped over one, but we'll start that one over again, just for the folks that are kind of using the timestamps in the chapters. So kill a Radstag 5. Many great spots we can find Radstags in around the wasteland. Again, usually in the forest area. One of the best spots is in between the Wayward and the Green Country Lodge, like in this little circle here that I'm making. Now again, it's always random. Because sometimes those Radstags are replaced with, squirrels, rabbits, foxes, etc., even frogs, okay? So just an FYI. You can find some Radstags usually down here in the Skyline Valley region. I've come across them quite a bit, especially in between the Shenandoah Visitor Center and the Dark Hollow Manor, like in here somewhere. There's usually about half a dozen or so that randomly pops up. But one of the best spots for Radstags is right here at Denton Sons Construction, so come right here. But it's not going to be right here. We actually have to travel east up the hill. So let's run up the hill here. Now, just word for warning, this is a very, very popular spot. So there's our red building right there. Okay, it's kind of decapitated, but we can see those albino Radstags, and there's anywhere from 5 to 6 right here. And again, it's a very popular spot. So you may have to server hop this a couple of times, okay? Unless you have a little bit more patience and want to go through flatwoods. Definitely need nothing wrong with that. Oh, I can't even use this jetpack since becoming a ghoul. It's becoming a huge pain. Usually I can just fly right up here, no problem. There we go. And again, as I mentioned, real popular area. Now these albino guys, just like erratic Radstags, they'll come after you if you're on the ground. They're not afraid of you. Okay, they will maim you. And again, there's one more guy down there, right there. I'm on a private server, so that's why I kind of killed them all. So just an FYI, if you're on a public server, I recommend just taking what you need. But all right, nice, all kinds of meat there. Yeah, real good spot. And this is where we are right here in the map, due east of Denton Sons construction. Pretty good spot. All right, I think we got one left here. Complete event 1. So if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. Of course, we don't do every event in the game. We do quite a few of them. But the vast majority of them, I show you how to spawn in an event yourself. Now, we can't do that with every event in the game. There are maybe about 5 or 6 that we can spawn in ourselves on a public server, a private server. As we all been on those servers where there's just not a whole lot going on, or if you're by yourself, there's just not an event that you want to do by yourself, okay? And that's the main reason why I made that video. So let's take a look here and see what we got. We have a Enclave event here. Again, we have Leader of the Pack. Great spot, great way to get legendary enemies. And, oh, we have one over here. That's Monster Mash. That Monster Mash. So that's a good one there, too. But that one will take quite a while. And how we're by ourselves. All right. So let's go up here to Grafton. We have been up here in a little while. Let's see if we can spawn in either Grafton Day or Protest March. We'll see what pops up for us. So it's a 50-50 chance when you come here. Let's go ahead here. Protest March, good stuff. So it's at the same spot every single time. Just make your way over here. Now, you see that at the top right-hand corner, you see like 30 minutes counting down. It's not going to be 30 minutes. It's going to take maybe 5 minutes at the very most. The super mutants that are here, it's just because they're normally here naturally. But we're more so looking for the Scorch with the signs. Now, the second wave will have a couple of Scorch and a couple of robots as well. So, but if you do see the super mutants, they have nothing to do. They just happen to be around this area. All right. And that guy up there doesn't even see us. And all you do is just wait a little bit longer. And we'll get to the second wave here. They'll be popping in. There we go. So there's our second wave. As you can see, he just spawns out of nowhere there. There's our robot there. Sometimes it's the protectors. Oh, there's... Again, he has nothing to do with the event. Oh, there's our other robot there. Shoot that guy in the face. Shoot Shoot that guy in the back of the head. These guys are pretty squishy up here anyway. There we go. As you saw, it took like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. Nice and easy too. Let's grab some stuff here. Oh, this guy here doesn't even see us. Oh, there goes his head. It's like a dandelion. Alright. I think we're done. We are just like that. Nice. That was really lucky to get that legendary. And it was even luckier too for that leader of the pack, because that's what I was kind of waiting for it to pop in. That's why I said, well, we might have to re-roll it. But we were quite lucky here today, which doesn't happen very often for this cat anyway. Let's pop back to our camp. We'll take a look at the weapon of the day here. An 8-ball plastic. And the thing too, for the scrap junk to produce something daily challenges. You know, we always kind of talk about the bulk and scrap method here on the channel. And again, it's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, but we get so much junk. Whoa, we get so much junk now from killing enemies like super mutants, scorch, mole miners, etc., that just by picking up all that junk and scrapping it, most times you'll be able to satisfy those daily, weekly challenges where you have to scrap junk to produce something. All right, so that's another option. If you have time, spend like, you know, half an hour, even 20 minutes just going after a bunch of scorch, super mutants, or mole miners, or etc., and just picking everything up right off their bodies, and you do it that way. Weapon of the day here. Let's take a look. Not that. Two-shot hunting night vision lever action rifle. +1 projectiles, plus 25% damage, plus 50% chance to hit a target in VATS, plus 100% faster movement speed while aiming. Night vision. It's a two-shot VATS enhanced. Nimble. Hardened receiver. True long barrel. True stock. Long night vision scope. Suppressor and hunting lever action paint. 92 times 2 damage, takes 45 ammo, and it takes single fire. 1 in the chamber and 4 in the tube. Just a basic rifleman build here, basically. Perception, rifleman, expert rifleman, master rifleman, all maxed out. We have tank killer, concentrated fire, arms keeper, bandolier, fireproof, suppressor, tenderizer, covert operative, evasive, white knight, adrenaline, these random luck cards which randomly pops in when they're being activated. Legendary perk cards, I'm very happy with these ones. I've had them for a very long time. As you can see, they are maxed out. Nice. So today is the last day of this week here. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, so we'll have a fresh set of weeklies. We'll also have the Atomic Shop weekly update to go over as well as the dailies. So yeah, should be a good time tomorrow. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picquerist, Benny Bunny, Gwen Trutnau. Hopefully I said that right. Hope you all have a very nice day. Thank you all so very much.